Okay, so it is 8:05 p.m. in Virginia, where I am, and I can see that. Oh, hello everyone. I can see that Kit is here, and Sunshine, Christopher, Aaliyah, Kane, Cassiana, Craig, Edgar, Eric, Aaron, Faith, Jay Quinn, Linda, Natty Bird, Pasta, Siadman, and Todd are all here. That's really great. So today we're going to practice a meditation together. And then we're also going to focus on sharing about our meditation experience, what we noticed, what came, not necessarily the content of what came up, but the processes of mind, the processes of our experiencing that we noticed as we are applying the meditation method. So that's what we're going to emphasize today. Samantha watching from over on YouTube, and Chesh is here. Abe, Jess, also here. That's great. Just make an announcement on Discord and we'll get right into it. Does anyone have any questions before we start today? Before we start our meditation? Pasta, did you want to say something? Hello?
Oh, I was unmuted. Okay, I didn't know that.
All right. So, the starting point for our practice, our meditation together, is finding a meditation position. Okay. Comfortable way of being for your body. So we find that meditation position to set the body down, to settle into. We can consider what is our intention. So, why are we here? Why are we showing up to this practice? Not necessarily anything that we want to get out of it, but why are we showing up? Why are we here? Why are we meditating? So we find that intention, so we find that sincerity that for whatever reason we really are making the choice to be here. We can take a deep breath, 2 or 3 deep breaths, bringing the mind home to the body, bringing the mind deeply into the body. Following the breath as it flows in and flows out. As we bring our attention to the breath, we also let go of the importance that we have been actively giving to things in our environment, certain ideas, certain concepts in our life, maybe goals that we have. As we give our full attention to the breath, untangling those knots of looking out and any kind of involvement, and taking this breath at this moment to be utterly interesting, utterly essential. And as we feel the breath, as we kind of tune the dial to this breathing, perhaps we can feel a sense of joy and completeness in this knowing that each and every breath is sustaining us. Each and every breath is giving us life, giving us exactly what we need to be here right now, to be healthy, to be safe right now, that at the core of that, to have everything we need right now, right at the core of that is this breath. So breathing that in, also breathing in a sense of joy and appreciation that we can breathe at this moment. Touching, even if it's not totally profound or amazing or wonderful, kind of touching at this moment the joy of breathing, the appreciation of breathing, the freshness of breathing right now. Allow the breath to flow throughout your entire body. Enjoy just sitting here, breathing. Enjoy it as if it's exactly what you have always wanted. And that at this moment you are getting it. At this moment, the whole world becomes a poem. The body becomes peace. The mind becomes freedom. Just sitting here, just in whatever position you happen to be in right now. Breathing and being aware. There's no mistake that can be made here. If you're breathing, that's enough. If you're thinking, that's enough. If the body is bodying, that is enough. Breathing and being aware. Rather than doing anything, notice what's happening right now. Whatever you're facing at this moment, just face it. No shyness, no secondary thinking. Just face this moment. See for yourself. Don't rely on any words or phrases, but also don't reject anything. Don't do anything. Don't fall into any particular state or experience. enjoying the breath and the body, the heart and the mind. If there's any stuckness, tightness, physically or mentally, offer your kind attention to it. Don't shy away from tension, tightness, something difficult, but really face it, really look at it as it is. Face this totally imperfect, changing, rotten, pure or impure, clean or dirty, face. Be with this moment. See through anything in particular that arises. Just continue seeing. And enjoy this peace in the body. Enjoy the safety of this opened heart and deepened mind. we can give extra attention at this moment to the feeling of the breath right as it enters the nostrils. Focus in on that contact point of the breath flowing in through the nostrils. When the mind becomes distracted from that point of this life-giving breath entering through your nose, you can explore to be aware of the breath as it enters your nostrils and flows out. Meditation without distractions is like dinner without food. It's not worthwhile. So appreciating and enjoying each distraction, each boundary, each difficulty, and coming back and really embodying, experiencing, just sitting here, breathing and being aware. Breathing in, fully aware of whatever is happening right now. Breathing out, letting go, abandoning someone, something, Just breathing in, just breathing out. At this moment, we can bring our hands together and make a bow. And then we can massage our face and our head. Can massage the neck, shoulders, any part of the body that has a tension or a pain. You can massage that area. Okay, so at this point, we will open the space for people to kind of share about what they experienced in their meditation practice. You don't need to share, but you are invited. The space is open for that and encouraged to share about your meditation experience with the group. And you can see it as an act of generosity to share about your meditation experience. Okay, who would like to start?
Okay.
You go
You
first
can.
then. Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Hello, I'm Kit. Um, it's interesting to go from working 8 to 7 hours to sitting down and meditating with, this meditation group. And I noticed that when I first started sitting, there was the thoughts of what I wanted to do after, what I did throughout the day, the things that I forgot, the things that I want to do, the places I want to go be. And slowly over time, those began to spread out. More and more, there was more space of just sitting here and less of I need this, I have this, there's not this. This thing started to slow down and untangle. And I would say that was my meditation experience. Thank you.
And we can also emphasize to the practice of listening. So, really listening deeply and wholeheartedly, as our fellow practitioners are sharing. Anastasia, you wanted to go next?
yes. I just wanted to share that it's been a bit difficult for me over the past 2 weeks or so meditating. I've noticed that I've been working much longer hours, probably like 12 to 14-hour days. And I'm not sure if it's because of the exhaustion, but I feel a bit anxious when I'm meditating. So it's a bit difficult these days for me, but I'm still doing it.
Okay, thank you, Anastasia. I'll share about my
Good
experience in
evening.
meditation. You go
This is
ahead.
Aaliyah.
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead, Aaliyah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, here I am. So I had the same experience. Yesterday, every phantom that could attack me did, to the point where I was extremely anxious, and yesterday was just, I don't know, the day before I was up and it was, I don't know, yesterday I was contemplating on a lot of what, we've been learning. And it just took me in a whole other direction. I might be, and I knew I had to rest. I was also very tired. So today I'm a bit better, and I'm glad I'm here. I keep going.
So I'll share about my meditation experience today.
You're muted, Bante.
Oh, you're right, I am muted. So I'll share about my meditation experience today. I felt quite tired, and the experience was somehow dreamy and lucid at the same time, but also distinctly dreamy and distinctly lucid at certain times. I noticed my mind to kind of overindulge in a state of openness or a state of not so much going on, and then dullness would set in, and then kind of get caught up in a thought or dragged into almost more like a dream rather than a dreaminess. And then I came back to my breath and just kind of being aware, and then also offering some guidance. So very enjoyable and yeah, very dreamy. Stephanie, you want to share your experience in meditation?
Yes, I had a dream. Bante has a dream, and in this dream, all the Buddha, all in the line, every way you go, meditation, all the things, and in my dream, I'm walking up the stairs and then bow all the people like Muslim and all different kinds of communities and some and just woke up.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Oh, Chesh over on YouTube shared, my meditation experience today felt like being able to put down a heavy bag after carrying it for a long time. Just breathing and being aware was such a relief. At one point, I needed to wake myself from starting to become drowsy, but that's good practice too. Thank you, Chesh. Anyone else have this willingness to share about their meditation experience, what they noticed, or what it was like today? Okay, so maybe we can expand the definition of the sharing to include. Oh, Eric is ready to share. Yeah. Go ahead, Eric.
So, I'm Eric. Meditation. It's not really. That's not like going on in my life. But
Eric, your microphone is very distorted. It may be connection problems. Your microphone is unintelligible. No, it's vividly distorted.
oh, okay.
That's
Can you
much
hear me?
better. That's much better.
Oh, good, good. I guess what I was saying was that some things have been going on in my life that have thrown me off the rails a little bit. Some really unfortunate news. And I was really distracted today with meditation, which is not normal. So, but while I was meditating, I realized that I had been giving myself conditions for happiness. That I have a condition that if this doesn't work, then I won't be happy. And I realized that meditating is part of letting go of that condition and being okay with what is happening right now. So I feel like I've gone off the rails a little bit, but the more I'm meditating, the more insight I'm getting. So that at least is positive. So thank you for hearing me.
So we can also expand the parameters of our sharing. So anything possibly that's been going on in your life, your day, that you like to share, you can feel invited to share that. Go ahead, Stephanie.
The I pronounce S O your name. I'm sorry. Uh
Solomon?
P
P?
yes.
Solomon, okay.
Um go ahead. Uh right the your turn. The yeah. Yes.
So this was my first meditating experience, and I really liked it. This gave me an experience of freeing all my stress and clearing all my thoughts. Yeah.
Meditation experience today uh, brought to mind the image of an island where my meditation practice was sort of symbolized by this island, this sort of sanctuary away from all of the noise and distractions that life brings. But the struggle I have is getting to the island. In other words, in my busy schedule, securing time to sit and breathe. I just saw that as a challenge, an ongoing challenge. Thank you.
Samantha has shared something, and I'll read that. Samantha says, I've been starting to enjoy just noticing things more and more since meditating. The sound and smell of rain, the feel of wind, the experience of the senses. I enjoy being aware itself, if that makes sense. Okay, thank you, Samantha.
I would like to share.
Go ahead.
I felt fear. I had questions. I saw an old woman on a porch, an old house somewhere in the South, and the thought question came up. How many older people who don't have a lot of money experience something similar to meditation without ever hearing about it? I noticed a an awareness of a scent in my right on the right side, and then a scent on the left. It was real subtle, and those were some of my experiences. Thank you.
Is it Houston? Is that right?
Houston, CT.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Natty Bird wrote something, so I'll read that. Natty Bird said, I feel like every time I meditate, I get closer to myself. I feel like I have a deeper understanding of who I am, and I enjoy just sitting with myself. That is beautiful. Thank you. We have a sharing from the YouTube. Someone joining us through YouTube. Jess. My experience. I came from my job interview, and lots of my thoughts were on that. Then I do focused on breath again. I had this thought, this is actually me. If I could just sit and be me. And Michelle Walker says, grateful for this space. I was able to relieve a lot of tears that have been deep for years. Loss of a husband. I feel reconnect to my heart and this massive love. Thank you all. Faith says, when I meditate, if it involves visualization, I feel like I'm lucid dreaming. I know it's just imagination, but it feels really good and easing. When it involves the breath and observing the body, it's like peace and energy flows from head to toe. Thank you all. And Janetta says, my mind feels like a whirlwind today, the same as outside, windy. Okay, we can all bring our hands together and we can chant 3 times this word sadhu, which means excellent, well done. We can appreciate this space, this practice, and any blessings or any peace, anything that we got from this practice. As we chant this word sadhu 3 times, offering out, sharing out. Even if you are only here for a moment, you can join us and we will close out with that, okay? So we can all chant together. Sadhu. 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 And we can make a bow. All right. Thank you all for being here. We won't always be here, so when we are here, let's try to show up as much as we can. Okay? Take care. Good night. Goodbye. Yeah.